Hello guys, this is Michelle. Welcome to my channel. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. Okay, so it's time to do a book review, and if you guys hear that horrible racket in the back, that's my stupid next door neighbor, Larry. He goes named Cue Ball, and yeah, he has pit bulls, and he's a very, very, very irresponsible dog owner. I'm being dead serious on that. He is an absolute he's just bad. Okay, so before I go into a rant about my horrible next door neighbor, do a book review. It is The Complete Gods and Goddesses of Ancient Egypt by Richard H. Wilkinson. And Priestess of Athena owns this book. That's why I'm jealous of her, because my copy is a library. um, this book is really great if you are just starting out and you first of all no idea about the gods and goddesses and where they're placed in the whole spectrum of things. And I'll tell you something, this is a pretty thick book, so you pretty much guess this is how many gods and goddesses the Egyptians worshipped. um, Not all at the same time, but you know the book tells you if a particular deity was popular in ancient Egypt, or if it was a minor, or if it had no cult center, or it had no priesthood, or anything like that. One of the things that's really interesting, and this totally blew my mind, and there's a lot, it takes a lot to blow my mind. When we're talking about the sun god Ra, or Re, he was displaced after the well, let me do this, okay? In the Old Kingdom, he was very, very, very popular. Um, there were sun temples to Ra near the pyramids and all this. And I got this off the internet, so that's where I get most of my information from. He was displaced in the Middle Kingdom by Osiris and Isis, or mainly Osiris. And Osiris still was considered an extremely important god. In the New Kingdom, he was merged with Amun to form the god Amun Ra. This is really interesting. I was looking at the back of how they have the index of, like, a word and then we can find it. They actually, on page 209, Jesus is on page 209, not as a deity, but as a prayer. And in it, it said basically in page 209 that when when Christianity fully displaced the ancient pagan religion, um, there has been text found from the Christian era, early Christian era, of Jesus, the Holy Spirit, Sun God Ra. And that just blew my mind. It absolutely blew my mind. That Ra was so important, was so popular, was so integrally part of the Egyptian thought, that Jesus was what I'm getting from this. This is what I'm getting from it. That Jesus was connected to the sun god Ra. And you kind of get that impression when you hear Jesus, the Holy Spirit, sun god Ra. And that's what you get from it. But yeah, I mean, this book, I do highly recommend it to anyone. It will make you smarter. It will. Um, the only problem with this book is it is like freaking expensive. It's like $39.95, and I'm actually going to go in the half price store and see if I can buy my own copy of this book. And yeah, but great book. I really enjoyed it. Full of really wonderful photos. Um, and it just, the book also talks a little more than just the deities. Yes, yes, the explanation of the deities and their importance and where their cult centers were located, and if they even if they had one, and all that type of stuff. Yes, that is mainly vast majority of the entire book, but they go about creating bodies for the gods, the rituals, the festivities, the mysteries, um, you know, um, care for the gods. Just it's um, it was really really great. And on this one, this is Amun. Um, and it says here, it's interesting. Some Psalms 139, 7 through 8 says here, "Where shall I go from your spirit, or where should I flee from your presence? If I ascend up into heaven, you are there. If I make my bed in hell, behold, you are there." So it's interesting. Egypt and monotheism, just great book. So I'll definitely give this book 6 stars. This is the highest rating I will ever give a book. Um, and if a book really stinks, I'll give it 1 star. If it stinks so bad I can't stand it, I'll give it a skeleton. So I hope you enjoyed the book review. And if anybody can tell me where I can find this nearly $40 book, a cheaper, I would really appreciate it. So yeah. Um, Before I leave you guys, I want to say this. On my blog, um, I am going to definitely get around to doing a page that's going to have like recommended books for adults and for children. And yeah, I've just been like really, really, really busy, and I really haven't had a chance to get that done. But I will get it done, and yeah, I'll do a little video let you guys know that the page is up. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it. I do have one other book that I'm currently reading that I will do a book review when I finally finish reading it. And then as soon as I finish reading that book, then I'll order another book from my long um, list of books on Amazon.com that I got on my wish list. So yeah, so that's my plan. My plan next month is to finally get that book read, and so I can get the next book. So I will see you guys around. Hopefully on the 4th, I will be doing another video. So I will see you guys around. Bye.